So something that I noticed when I was in survival mode was that I had a very high tolerance for repeated discomfort, and that's how I knew that I was not in alignment with what my genuine desires were, because I now have a very, very, very low tolerance for disrespect, and I have a very, very low tolerance for passive aggressive behavior, and I have a very low tolerance for blocked communication. But when I was in survival mode, I had a very high tolerance for those things because I felt like if I pushed against those, I would no longer be secure. And even though the space I was in was not ideal, it was all I had. So I didn't want to create an environment where I wouldn't have those things. So basically, my tolerance level for things that I don't want was very, very high because it was the only way that I could endure being in those situations. So the number one sign that I had that I was no longer in survival mode as it related to this lower tolerance was that I was not irritable about things not working out because I didn't have this level of desperation linked to trying to make things work. I didn't have a desperation to fit into spaces that just were misaligned for me. I genuinely started looking around and being like, what the fuck am I doing here? And with that feeling of knowing that, like, this is not where I'm supposed to be, this is not working, I didn't have a sense of, like, franticness to try to figure it out. I would literally just say, this is not working, and then I would leave it at that. And just that acknowledgement was so powerful because I started to naturally repel anything that wasn't for me. And instead of feeling like a sensitivity of rejection, I actually felt relief. And the relief was the proof that I was at the breakthrough because I was relieved to not be surviving.